guys, my name is Trinh and today I'm here to do a TBR video for Avatar The Last Airbender Readathon. I'm so freaking excited for this readathon. Even though I'm filming this on the 5th of September and I haven't read shit, I'm still very excited for this readathon. So if you don't know, this is a readathon that takes place in September. So from the first day of September to the last day of September. And this readathon is hosted by Manor Reads, and I will have all of the information down in the description box below. Before we jump right into the video, I do want to address a few things here and there. So as you can see, it's a little bit different right now because it's literally like 9:45 right now. It's about to be 10 o'clock. As you can see, it's dark outside and I'm using this lamp and I feel like the lighting is actually pretty good. So I'm very happy about this lamp. I'm so freaking excited for this readathon, and I will say that the books that I'm planning to read for September, how do I say this? I might not read all of it. This is a very ambitious TBR. If you're not aware, in the show, there are 4 nations. We have the Water Tribe, the Fire Nation, the Air Nomads, and then the Earth Kingdom. I am an Earthbender. I'm from the Earth Kingdom. However, for this readathon, you can actually become the Avatar. So in order to be the Avatar, you need to read all of the books for all 4 nations. I'm going to try to do that. I might fail, to be honest. And I know that I might fail, but I think this is gonna be really fun. So I cannot wait to tell you the books that I'm planning to read for September. Alright, let's get started with the first nation. This is the Water Tribe. So Katara, read a childhood favorite. I have to pick Boy Crazy Stacy by Anna Martin and Gail Galligan, I believe. This is the 7th volume or like graphic novel in the series, and it is the Babysitter's Club series. I love the graphic novels so much. I read them when I was so freaking young, like when I first came to America. And of course, when I found out that they did like a new editions, like it's like pretty brand new, I basically bought all of them and I read all of them and I really love all of them. So the 7th one is actually already out. I cannot wait to get this book. I'm planning to order it on Amazon hopefully sometime this month. I believe the 7th volume is about Stacy. So I know that she is the one who has diabetes and she's like the glamorous ones because, you know, she dressed very nice and she has really nice hair and stuff. I cannot wait to read about her, and I do remember that she is like obsessed with boys. So, you know, Boy Crazy Stacy is the title of this volume. So of course we have to jump into Sokka. Read a book with interesting world building. So the book that I have chosen is Fullmetal Alchemist volume 19, 20, and 21, and it is written by Hiromu. I don't want to say her last name because I'm going to butcher it. So it's right here. If you can't see, I'm so sorry. I'm not going to say the last name. That's how much I don't want to say it. I will show you her name on the book. So right now I'm reading the 19th volume, and honestly I haven't even like started this book. I mean, like I put my bookmark in it, but that's about it. So I've been very busy over the past few days. I cannot wait to continue with this because I love the show so freaking much. Oh my god, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is everything, okay? The show is so good. Like I said, I'm reading the manga series and I love the world building. I love the characters. I love learning about how alchemy works and alchemy history, and of course the government and the bad guys. There's so many things going on at once and I love reading everything about it, okay? So I love the show, and right now I'm gonna read the manga series because I just want to, okay? So I'm planning to read this in September. Now we get to the Earth Kingdom. So this is where I belong. Toph, read a book with chosen family. Of course, I have to pick Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows by J.K. Rowling. So if you don't know, this is the last and final book of the series, and I've been rereading the entire series. Harry Potter and the HalfBlood Prince will be in here, but you know, you see it later. But right now, I'm just gonna talk about this book a little bit. The chosen family aspect has to do with Harry. He's the main character. Harry, Ron, and Hermione, and of course the people around Harry, because Harry does not have a proper real family because his parents died years ago, and of course the Dursleys suck ass. I picked this book because I think it's perfect, and also I'm trying my hardest to finish the entire series this month. Honestly, I might fail, but we will see. Hopefully I will succeed. Suki, read a book with a beautiful cover. Of course, I have to pick Sorcery of Thorns by Margaret Rogerson. This book is gorgeous in my opinion. I think it has the most beautiful cover. Well, one of the most beautiful covers, okay? I got this book roughly 2 months ago and I really want to read it, but here's the thing. I've heard some mixed reviews so far. I feel like when this book first came out, I've heard nothing but amazing things about this book. But lately, I keep seeing average reviews about this book, like 3 stars and then sometimes 2 stars. So I'm quite nervous to read this book. I mean, I really hope I will love it. So I believe this book is about a magical library, like the great libraries, and it has to do with the main character and the sorcerer and stuff. I don't know. I read the synopsis, but it went over my head. So I'm planning to read this book in September, like I said, and I really hope that I will love it because I've heard some amazing things about this book, but at the same time I've heard some mixed reviews about this book. So hopefully I can finish this book in September and then I can form my own opinions. So now we get to the Fire Nation. So Zuko, give a book a second chance. I feel like this book is perfect for this category. So it is Second Chance Summer by Morgan Matson. Of course, the title, Second Chance Summer. But also, I was not planning to read this book for this prompt. I was planning to pick another book, but I decided to pick this book because why not? And I know that summer is over. It's September, fall is here, and you know, school. I don't want to talk about school, okay? Anyway, I read this book roughly 3 years ago and I loved it so freaking much. So I really want to reread this book and of course annotate this book. So if you don't know, this book is very, very sad because the main character's dad has cancer. So of course it's really about the main character and how she copes with this news because it affects the entire family. So the main character, Taylor, I believe, she is the kind of person who always runs away from her problems. And of course, that's her biggest weakness. In this book, we know that she cannot run away from this problem, from the fact that her father has cancer. I believe it's like, you know, their last summer together. So the entire family go to their old beach house and they spend the summer there. So like I said, I'm planning to reread this book because I really want to. Azula, read a book with an interesting villain. Of course, I have to pick Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince by J.K. Rowling. If you don't know, this book follows Harry and, you know, a bunch of characters, but in this book we really focus on Voldemort, who is the main villain, obviously, the Dark Lord. And honestly, this is probably my second favorite out of the entire series because we learn so much about Voldemort. That is literally one of my favorite things about this entire series because we really get to learn a lot about him. Like, we learn the backstory of how, you know, he was an orphan, but then how he became a wizard, and of course his parents and his ancestors, and there's just so much and I love all of them. So I cannot wait to read this book, or like reread it, obviously, because I've read this before. The last nation is the Air Nomad, and of course the first one is Aang. Read a happy/hopeful book. So I have chosen Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren. So this is an adult romance novel. I have read a lot of books from Christina Lauren. So if you don't know, it's actually 2 people, Christina and Lauren. Lately I've been reading their books in publication order because it makes sense in my mind. And the next book that I have to read is actually this one. Oh my god, I almost hit my face. Wow, that was so messy. Wow, okay. Anyway, like I was saying, this is the next book that I have to read, and I think it's going to be a happy/hopeful book. I mean, I really hope so, and I feel like out of all the books that are standalones, I think this is like the least talked about, but then also the reviews are pretty good, so I have high hopes for this. I believe this book is actually about these 2 people and how they fell in love again. So they were a couple in the past, but then, you know, things happen, and then years later they reconnect and, you know, they get together. So I cannot wait to read this book. Like, I really have high hopes for this. Please, please, please be good. The last one is ATLA. Read a book with a lovable pet. Of course, I have to pick Fullmetal Alchemist volume 22, 23, and 24. So if you don't know, there is a pet named Xiaomei. I believe she is a panda, like a tiny ass panda. And I'm trying to find a picture of her because she's actually so freaking cute. Oh, I think I found it. Okay, this is it. This is a good one. So as you can see here, this is the character and that is her pet right there, the panda. Honestly, I don't have a lot of books that have lovable pets and such. So I picked this one because I do want to read the Fullmetal Alchemist manga. Like, I have all of them, so I'm trying to finish the manga series before 2019 is over. So like I said, I'm reading this. So that is it for today's video. It's been fun. My throat hurts. I need to take a shower. I want to eat my tacos because I have 2 tacos in my purse over there. So I'm planning to finish my dinner. Honestly, I don't even know if I can read all of these books, okay? Because school has started and I'm so freaking busy in September. this semester overall. But I will try to read all these books, and if I fail, then I fail. Like, I don't really care. I won't become the Avatar, I guess, which is so disappointing, but it's okay. I think that's about it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye!